Programang ito ay rated SPG. Striktong patnubay at gabay ng magulang ang kailangan. Maaaring may masiselang tema, lengguwahe, karahasan, sexual, horror o droga na hindi angkop sa mga bata.
Are ghosts really hunting Malacañang? This article is from Sunstar Philippines, written by Ruth Abigita on November 1, 2016. Malacañang Palace, with its grandiose structure, is believed to house not only the country's highest top official but also many supernatural forces. Spine-tingling eerie stories and welcome presence of dead presidents and other elements still dog Malacañang Palace to date. At least one of the palace's current employees, Beldad Gantalao, could attest to the spooky tales in the president's official residence. Working in Malacañang Palace for about 38 years now, Gantalao recounted sensing odd feeling and seeing a headless priest in Kalayaan Hall. When I was still in the office from Kalayaan Hall, the candlesticks was floating even though no one was touching it. Of course, you'd get scared. Then the current of the wind would cause the curtain fly and there was the headless priest clad in white. He told Sun that star. The palace had been the residence of Spanish-American when it was built in 1750. It has become the residence of the Philippine president, with President Manuel Quezon being the first Filipino president. According to article posted on Malacañang website, the ghosts of former President Quezon, Manuel Rojas, and Ramon Magsaysay reportedly lurk in the palace. It also shared that the ghosts of children, World War II victims, and an American chaplain allegedly killed by Japanese soldiers during the war who was known as Father Brown were said to be in the palace premises. The palace is believed to have been used by the Japanese army as its headquarters during the World War II. A cigar-choking capre is also reportedly living in the famous haunted balete tree near the palace state entrance. These ghosts were the reason why President Rodrigo Duterte initially declined to live in Malacañang Palace. "I don't want to sleep there, in the presidential palace," the 71-year-old chief executive earlier said. "All ghosts in Philippines are there. They are walking and having a conference there. They can live there if they want, since we're on a past tense. They're still there, and sometimes they hold a conference. Well, let them." But the incumbent president had no choice but to live there because of his hectic schedules. Hurried footsteps, playful chant in press office. Not only the office is haunted by several ghosts, but also the press working area, where reporters covering the president are writing stories. Gantalao said that in the new executive building ENB, where the press office is located, is also a home of different ghosts. He recounted at the aftermath of a typhoon that hit the country in October 2013, he saw a floating headless man wearing a brown soutane at the rear of the press office named Batcave. Gantalao believed that the ghost moved into the office because the ballet tree had been fallen due to the typhoon. "I saw a headless man in a bat cave. I felt like I'm going to fall down, because that was the first time I saw a ghost. My feeling at that time is I was pushed to the topple, could hardly breathe, and had a goosebump," Gantalao said. "He was floating in the air. That's why I really scared at that time. I was in tears because of fear." Gantalao said a ghost of the child also loves to run and play at the NEB lobby every night. He added that the elevator in the ANB will open as if someone, even though no one is there and only hurried footsteps are heard, would enter. Gantalao said there are also times that you will feel the cold breeze of the wind, indicating that a ghost passes through your way.